Today we're going to be trying to make these fireplace handles right here. We need to make some new ones because one of these is broken and I have the good one here. Off to measure, we're going to need 2 pieces of walnut, about that long. And about that long. So we actually have to drill both ends of the blank, but I do not want the entire thing hollow in the center. I just want the ends. So, and this one is actually the same way. You cannot see directly through it. So, both ends of this blank must be drilled down. I'm going to call it an inch down will be good. Because we're going to glue up a brass sleeve. The way the original one failed is this cracked whenever she opened the fireplace door. So, since it cracked on the end, we could reinforce it with a brass sleeve so that there's no force on the grain that's pulling each individual strand of the grain out. If that makes any sense. Basically, we're just reinforcing. That should be plenty. That's good. About there. And we're using scrap brass. We're just going to cut the brass. So it ain't a big deal if it's not all perfect. Just basically an inch in, an inch or two, basically. That's about 1.5 inches, so pretty good. On to the next thing. That's getting close. Switch her around now. Yeah, no, this attempt isn't going very well, so, how am I going to get it to go well? I'm going to repeat the drilling and make another blank. Give me a minute. Is one of 2 things I could do. Either I turn a dowel to make another prong to go in here, or I just turn it on the chuck, but I want to be exciting somehow, so I think we're doing the dowel. So, because I don't have the proper tools, let's make the proper tools. So, take that out. Now, I need a very, very concentric piece, so what we'll do is this. That should fit okay. I'm going to go ahead and make this a little bit narrower here. Okay, so now we have our little spike. We're going to use this to turn our piece. So long as it works this, or at least 2 times, I'll be happy. I have to go light. Should be round. Yes, it is. Okay. Now, I could have cut them all, I guess. This. I think that's pretty classy. Still good? Yep. I want to avoid getting any on the sides though, because I am using a piece of wood on the side, so yeah. leave that to dry. Alright, that's done. Yeah, that looks fine. It's enough. Yeah, that was on there pretty good. There we go, new handle. Beefed it up compared to the old one because, well, this one broke. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright. Well, these aren't quite done yet. We still have one more thing. So we have brass tubes that we're going to insert into this to make sure that the that it doesn't split out again. What happened is the end split because it's putting a lot of strain on one tiny piece of the wood. This brass makes it where the entire thing is supported pretty well. So I think that's going to be the play. Okay, so here they are currently. And again, here's the old one for reference. So I'm just going to cut these brass ends off, and then I think I'm going to call them good. All right, and here's how they look. I think they turned out very well. A lot better than the original. They have a brass insert, so I think they should last quite a while. This door here is really, yeah. But, I mean, the handle should at least work until they fix that, but...